Oh my goodness. I can't right now. This is absolutely insane. So most people would think when a lake freezes out, what happens? It freezes all the way to the bottom and it freezes out. That does not happen. What ends up happening is the oxygen in the lake, the air that the fish breathe, the oxygen just goes away. And as the oxygen goes away, the oxygen in the lake rises, which makes the fish rise. Why in late ice, which I'm on right now is late ice, it might not look like it, but late ice, the fish come up to the top. For fishing, it's kind of cool because, hey, they're right there under the ice. But for fish, that is really bad because they don't have much oxygen left, and that's why they're all the way up at the top. What happens late ice, we get rains, we get the wet snows, and that oxygen is slowly seeping through the ice down through the cracks, and that's the oxygen that the fish get. And literally right now, that's where I'm fishing at. I am right underneath the ice, and I'm trying to catch a fish here just because I want to show you guys something absolutely crazy. Let's get the camera down here. Let's show you what's going on, show you where these fish are at, and show you how this is not good. But at the same time, it means that the fish are still alive, they're under the ice, it hasn't froze out, they're not all dead. So we're gonna start recording. You guys can see the ice right here. We're gonna go down just a little bit to the bottom of the ice. There's the bottom of the ice right there. And we're gonna go just a little bit underneath the bottom of the ice. Probably about, say, right here. It's a very dark lake. And what we're gonna do is, look at this, look at all them crappies. There's my bait. Like I said, I had a bigger bait on. We got, what is that? Perch? Perch. Looks like a hybrid bluegill on the right. But remember, I said I'm in 30 feet of water, and these fish are underneath the ice, guys. So it's very weird. It's something that only happens in late ice. I've never in my life seen perch under the ice in 30 feet of water. That's a big perch right there. Look at these fish. So what I'm gonna do is downsize my presentation a little bit, and there's a nice crappie. Try to catch some of these fish, just see what they look like, see what the condition of the fish looks like, and fish for a little bit, talk about it a little bit more. The perch are, the crappie are, the bluegill, they are slowly running out of oxygen. Hopefully we get a thaw really quick or fast, and you know, these fish won't die here. But sometimes it's just look at this, what do we got here? Looks like the size of my minnow. Just a tiny little bluegill and a perch down there. But you know what happens too with these lakes being surrounded by all these forests and trees, you know, you get all that stuff that dies off. There we go, we got a fish. That one's just super small. Wow, I have never seen a lake that has these fish in it as far north as I am in Wisconsin. These are the controversial fish where people say, oh, it's a green sunfish, it's a warmouth. This is technically some type of hybrid bluegill. And if we look at this fish, we can see he does have a scratch down the side of him. That was there. But look at very big black ear, thick body, and then it'll have a big mouth. It has color on it like a sunfish does. And this would almost be a green sunfish. Interesting. Like I said, I've never seen one of these. This is amazing to me. So I'm gonna let this little guy go and go back down with my jig and my minnow. And look again, look how deep I am. Remember this is a couple feet to jig, a couple feet of ice. We got a bluegill right up to the camera. Let's see if we can't catch him or something. Oh, that's a perch. Let's see how big that perch is. But this is just crazy. He must have thought it kept going down. Was that a crappie there? Nope, another one of them green sunfish looking things. There's a perch behind him. And this is a pretty big meal for them. You know, when the oxygen gets down, they don't need to be eating food because that's going to take more stuff to process through them, you know. Here's a perch coming in. There's two things I've never seen. a green sunfish this far in northern Wisconsin, or whatever type of hybrid that is, and perch under the ice in 30 feet of water. I am blown away. I've fished for a long time and I've never seen that. Look at this guy. Here we go. Little guy, but still right under the ice. And then we got, looks like a green sunfish kind of thing. Not in that healthy shape. He looks really skinny. Really skinny looking fish. There we go. He missed it. Gonna come back for it. Pulled it out of his mouth. That's a nice little crappie. He's probably 5 inches long, maybe. Oh my goodness, he just came up and ate the camera. I've never had a crappie eat my camera. Today is gonna be a day of many firsts. He's doing it again! Are you kidding me? There's a crappie. That one came in and hammered it. It looked really big, but it's only 6 inches. So, still a healthy looking crappie if you ask me. Oh, that perch got my minnow. They want a bear jig? Oh wow, they like a bear jig. Oh, that one looked big. Look at these perch. This is just blowing my mind. I don't even need bait. But like, this perch is a solid, I mean, little northern Wisconsin perch. We're in 28 feet of water. There's no eggs on this thing. It's probably a female. Here we go, here we go. There we go. Okay, same tiny size, but man, look at how cool these fish look. Super duper neat. Big ear, cool blue in the mouth. Super cool. Big old mouth on them. I mean, look at that mouth. That's a huge mouth. Regular bluegill mouth isn't even that big. And this guy's like 4 inches. Green sunfish, hybrid bluegill, something like that. See you later. Oh my gosh. Record. Look at this. Crappie. Perch. Crappie. And then them hybrids. This is what blows my mind, guys. Absolutely blows my mind of what's going on down there right now. Holy cow. I don't know where my jig is going to be at on the screen, but I'm just going to drop down and watch the fish's reactions. Okay, am I there? I don't know. I'm just going to jig and hold it. Boom. Tiny little perch. But like I said, we're in 30 feet. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. I mean, I do get it. The oxygen's getting to be gone. Look at all these fish. This is just absolutely insane. Another perch. Okay, so this move was a good move. Didn't even have it down there for a second. Look at that one's even bigger. That's an even bigger perch. Gee whizzers. Okay, let's try to go about here. There we go. Look at this. Crappie? Nope. Perch. Just slam it. He came off real quick. The perch don't even give the crappie a chance to bite. Look at this one. We missed it. That one looked like a big perch. Holy. Oh my goodness. I can't right now. This is absolutely insane. I'm trying to pick through these perch. This is insane. Wow. Oh, here's a bigger sunfish looking thing. Nope, they got scared. Oh, one scared and then they all got scared. Holy cow. Here we go. Perchy perch. Oh, crappie. Just kidding. Got a tangle in my pole. Tiny crappie. Can't even get down there. Oh, my minnow came off. Look at that. Perch has got my minnow before I could even get my tangle unwrapped out of my pole. Crappie. I'm gonna try the hyper glide since it's so shallow. See if they're chowing down the hyper glide. I'm sure they will. Here it comes. Oh, there we go. There's a hybrid. Or one of them little things. This is the biggest one yet. Can't believe he hit the hyper glide. Insane. There's a nice one on the camera. Crappie. Look at these. Perch is slapping at it. Another hybrid. I don't know what to even call these bluegill hybrid thingies. Hybrids, bluegills. Missed him. Whoa, hi. Right to the camera. Oh, that's a good perch. Oh, now what in the world? That is a tank. I mean, for what I've been catching, this is a good perch right here, guys. I mean, this lake, and it's milking. I haven't caught one female yet, so this perch are ready to spawn. Haven't caught one female that has eggs in her. These fish are up so high. The females probably use the eggs to keep alive. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is the one that had my minnow. It just spit out my minnow. Are you kidding me? Wow. Should be like there. Alright, so I just raised up right under the ice. I mean, I am right there. And we got color. Cool. Let's see if we can pull anything up here. literally my hole is probably at the top of the screen. There's one. Perch. Insane. Every time I catch a perch under the ice, I lose my mind, because I've never, ever, 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 ever had this happen anywhere else. Not even late season. Now here we go. We got a female. Eggs are popping out right here. We got some eggs. So she's getting ready to lay eggs, but not a big belly on her at all. So they must be a little bit of reproduction going on in here. But I've drilled a few holes for them to hopefully get their oxygen. Oh, I'm just wrapping it up here. It was super weird with a lot of small fish, a lot of fish right up under the surface, just like I was talking about the oxygen, things like that. But a thing to combat that, what you can do, get out to your favorite fishing hole and drill a bunch of holes, you know, whether it's 10, 15, 20, anything helps versus not having any. So I drilled, you know, I probably drilled about 10 holes out here. Hopefully that'll help. I mean, the fish aren't like dead floating under the ice. You'd usually see them down on the bottom of the lake or whatnot, but I didn't see any down there. So hopefully this lake doesn't get winter killed, and hopefully there isn't much winter kill this winter, but with the amount of snow we had, the snow cover, it's been a rough winter for everybody, and it's not over yet. It's the first day of spring was a couple days ago, but hopefully she thaws out soon. And like always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, and like always, we'll see you next time.